iPads, U-Pads, emails. Maybe Hillary should follow me on email. So I think they're going to kick me out. A lot of people against me from the White House down. But you know what? My mother and father came here from Italy. I don't know if we have any Italians out here. Oh, we do? So I got the Italian blood in me. And Churchill said, never surrender. So this guy is not going to surrender. Now, came through the tents. Some celebrities. I don't think I see anybody here. Just never know. I won't mention who they are. Presidential candidates visit me in the tents. So if those tents are so controversial, so bad, why did 4 people running for president of the United States stand next to me in the tents and say, if I'm the president, I will put tents up all over the United States? Remember Senator Dole? Men and women are fighting for our country. They're living in tents, so shut up for all these people. So that's what I say. All the meat, I put everybody on vegetarian 6 months ago. It's good for their health, saves more money. Give them 2 meals a day. Put American flags in every cell. Anybody touches that American flag, bread and water. Former quarterback has nothing else to do. What's his name, Kaepernick or something? So when he refused to stand, I had the inmates. I picked out the military. They all stood, and they sang the national anthem. And they're smuggling white underwear out of the jail, selling it on the black market. So this is years ago, 14, 15 years ago. I said, put them in pink. Nobody wears pink underwear. You don't give them what they like in jail. Took away all their TV, except the Weather Channel, so they can see it's hotter here than Phoenix. I give them C-SPAN so they can see all those politicians, which is torture. Very tough running the jails, but you can't make it too nice because they may want to come back. Said, anybody in the county that I have, the state of Arizona, that has a gun, I would expect that person to take that gun out when there's a rampage where they're killing everybody and shoot the guy. So I took a little heat on that. The administration would rather put cops in jail than the bad guys. Think of that. Defend our law enforcement. And the president doesn't like me because I'm doing a certain investigation. I'm not going to talk about it. And also I sued him last year, releasing the 6 million people, executive order, which the Supreme Court refused to hear. So that's still in he lost that. With Trump, the second time, I told him that my wife is glued to the TV. Him, keeping her mind off the treatment. He picked up that phone, called my wife for 6 minutes. He came back 5 times. Every time he called my wife. In fact, he was late getting on a stage in Phoenix. He didn't have to use my wife to hook me. I was hooked from day one when I introduced him in Phoenix last July. Out there, but you know what? I don't back down when somebody does nice things to me or my wife. I know he's taking a lot of heat. I'm not going to talk further about all that, but I did mention my wife because they seemed, it's a woman, I don't know what they accuse her of, but I wanted to let people know that he took time 6 times to call my wife, and he doesn't even know what my wife looks like. At least know he's got a heart somewhere, okay? Where was Hillary during the years? Going to Mexico, dealing with the president, and tell them you stop this drug problem. We got drugs flooding our country. Heroin is killing people. Do you ever hear anything about it? Do you hear any politician talking about it? When they want to argue the wall for illegal immigration, okay. But let's keep the drugs off. Over there, someone on the